Prendí, nos fuimos. Arranca. Vamos a hacer aquí al segundo DLC. Buenos días. Buenos días. Vamos a hacer el segundo DLC entonces de aquí de... Segundo y último DLC. De Outer Watch. ¿Cómo se traducirá en español? Como la parte más externa. Con los planetas. Por ahí va. Traduzcan ustedes ahí. Vamos allá. Asesinato en Eridano.
Eridano, recently famous for Halcyon Helen's death. How exciting.
Vamos a ver si lo tengo aquí puesta. Sí. Bueno, nos toca entonces investigar la muerte de Cayetana, una actriz famosa. Y vamos a ver qué es lo que hay. Bueno, esa nave está casi botando los pedazos.
You know, we don't have to catch Helen's killer right this second. Maybe we ought to take in the sights.
Bueno. Ya, ahí están las vistas ya. ¿Qué más hacemos? Entonces, ¿qué? ¿Se supone que esto se mantiene a flote?
Hello,
Oh.
hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
No, y no debe quedar nada ya con el tiempo que hace que me digan esa misión.
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in
Okay.
the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
Hey, Black Hole Birdie may be a savage brute on the field of honor, but he's no killer.
He
Bueno,
did.
vamos a investigar.
It's always the boyfriend.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose. Of course. That is, I would love to. Unfortunately, it's currently still being prepared. Not to speak out of turn, but I think the idea was that the hotel staff would continue to clean your room while you investigated the crime scene.
Ok.
You're more than welcome to look around the hotel and associated grounds, but right now, all of the bridges to the other land complexes are up. It's for safety's sake. The administrator ordered a lockdown shortly after the murder. Until we've got a lead on the murderer, I don't think it's set to be rescinded.
Ok.
But you're still more than welcome to explore the Grand Colonial. Should you decide you wish to offer your assistance, please stop by the Grand Ballroom.
Como que di que estaba bailando di que con unos cohetes. Prendido el día entero. Está sellada. También. ¿Por donde que se entra ese sellamiento? No sé, me parece que por ahí hay algo. Vamos a ver qué es lo que. Estoy buscando quedarme bugueado aquí.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Ok.
I've been starting to play a little game as we travel. You might be a top runger if your hotel is taller than the highest mountain on Monarch.
Ok.
can't believe someone so famous as Halcyon Helen.
You know, for a monument to the wealth of the elite built on the backs of the working class.
Come on.
With Halcyon Helen.
Black hole birdies disappeared, you know.
You
That
don't know
poor
how
fellow
grateful I
must
am
be
to the morale
inconsolable.
improvement program.
Buenas.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to
Inspector
see
Gadget.
you. Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you. Are you talking about that program? What was it called? Perspiring your way to productivity? No, what I have is much more invigorating.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Okay.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential. I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification. Go on then. Give it a try. Just treat the amplifier as you would a weapon. Hold it good and steady and look down scope.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
Ah, pero tu arma también.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification. The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you. This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants. Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint. The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio. This unit has been programmed to simulate gratitude. Thank you, Inspector.
Good work, Inspector.
Ok.
I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case.
A
You'll
ver si
need
hago
Administrator
un clic
Ludovico
ahorita
to grant you
para
access to the
Instagram o
orchards.
TikTok con todo eso.
Contact him through the
Entonces,
secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph. Look at these people, gawking over Helen's corpse. Bunch of parasites.
Hay un arma que está dañada, ¿será? Ah, esta está dañada full. Ya, pues esa arma se daña de nada. Y esta otra también, las dos están dañadas. Un banco de reparaciones.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector.
Sí.
Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon. Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer. My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know? You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed. Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry? That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism. Ah, Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I've a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split. If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade. That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Encuentro la colonia, encuentro trascendental, encuentro.
A man of mystery, are you? Consider me intrigued.
Bueno, vamos a tomar el ascensor a ver qué es lo que hay con la suite.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest,
actually authorized to visit that floor. Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime.
¿Estamos aquí?
Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed. Agreed. Tell me about your investigation. Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
El Ludovico.
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Hi there, Now, I'd love to... Oh.
Dame ver la sala primero, a ver qué es lo que es. Ok, aquí está el banco de trabajo. Vamos a ver si... Yo tengo esta equipada, ¿no? Y esta tiene cuánto de cuánto. También está dañado. Vean eso. ¿Y para qué es esa mierda?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Ok.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry.
No me digas que la mató
I
este.
didn't mean for...
Ya, acá se resuelto.
Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Oye, ¿qué pasó? Pues yo estoy sobregirado. Inventario. $142 por 3. $4.56. Mm. Dos, 6, 91. $3.91. $3.56 da duro, sí. 100 más. $94. Un segundito ahí. Ok, continuamos. Esta es otra que hay que arreglarla también. Vamos a deshuesar algo de esto. Ah, bueno, de las armas. Para tener con qué reparar las otras, sí. Vamos, de guabinete esta vaina. Ahora tener que dar una buena camina.
I was thinking about going for a swim, but I don't want to come out stinking like a sudden death knockout corpse. It's pretty much just tossball for folks who don't want to get their hands dirty.
Lockdown? No one's...
Valieron. Y yo creía que yo no iba a tener un chícharo aquí porque se dedica a una investigación de una isla privada. Mm. No tan bueno estos cascos. Hermano, que cuesta subirlo. Vamos a ver toda esta vaina. ¿Y cómo yo lo uso? Ranura de consumibles. ¿Qué más? Vamos a poner que yo quiera poner esto.
Making tracks. On my way.
No entiendo bien esos consumibles, cómo yo lo puedo usar.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ahí, vamos a revisar eso ahora.
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
Easy.
Okay. 4 puntos me faltan. Yo estoy casi subiendo de nivel. Yo vengo y lo abro ahora, le voy a poner todos esos puntos a la cerrajería. Déjame yo matar a 2 tigres aquí. ¿Qué fue lo que reparé?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Ok.
Rest in peace.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hey, Crew C. It's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this. Come out! Come out to play! Law, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
I doubt Rizzo's would ever shed a tear over him.
Paz en la tormenta. Ya, eso es lo que yo quería. Tu pirata soy yo. Oh, coño, pues yo subí alto ahí. Ujú. Ujú. Las armas improvisadas, ¿qué armas son esas? Y ahora te resistes. Ya el vuelo que la abro ya. Modificar. Salen cartas, modificaciones ya. ¿Quién tiene este? Este lo tiene la tipa, 262. Está lejos del daño que yo hago. Mira, ese sin penalizaciones. $89. No, vamos a probar este. Y vamos a quedar con ese porque... Ya, ahí tengo los mismos beneficios, 118. Ponerle este a Félix. Déjame ver, personaje. Talentos. Ok. A ver si yo se lo pongo a Félix. Que me está dando 21. Personaje. Ok, me da lo mismo. Entonces, la tipa tiene 105, 108, 84, 69. Entonces, inventario. Vender esto. Vender esto. Vender. Bueno, esto lo podemos desmontar. El Diony, ¿qué es lo que dice Diony? ¿Cómo está todo? Un segundo ahí, hazme con esta llamada. Pues sí, Diony, ¿cómo va todo por ahí? ¿Qué es lo que? ¿Qué es lo que cuentas? ¿Qué estamos transmitiendo ahora últimamente? Conchole, pero tenía que modificar el equipamiento. Esto es en vivo, esto es así. Dame si está muy alto el brillo de esto. Está bien ahí. Ok, está bien. Modifique esta. Dame ver esta, ¿qué es lo que le falta? El cañón. Daño crítico 25% y silenciador. Ok, entonces los trajes. Este no tiene ni uno solo. Físico. Protección, índice de armadura más 3. Físico 5. Refuerzo aumentado, endurecimiento aumentado, dureza. Estos se parecen estos dos. La armadura tiene el interior y el exterior reforzado, pero no es cualquier tipo de daño. El daño físico recibido. Por debajo de cierto nivel. Cualquier tipo de daño recibido. Ok, esto está mejor. La cinética libera cuando el portador resulta herido. LS. Quita talento. Talento de tecnología. Talentos de diálogo y de liderazgo. Talentos de tecnología. Armas a distancia más 10. De sigilo. Coño, ahora es verdad que yo voy a ser verdadero pirata, patrón. Inventario. Personajes, talentos. Ahora sí es verdad que yo soy tu real pirata. Ok. Vamos allá. Ahora sí, ya mejoramos todo. Ah, te toca, estoy casi llegando a los 150 ahí.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer! Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
Es santísimo.
You, doing
No,
all
ya no
right?
está bien, ¿no? Ya tiene una vaina en el cuello
I
ahí.
sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice. Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck. Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you! Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger. Even if
Miquel.
it means hurting you.
Thank you.
couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier.
Vamos a
I
quitarte eso
really
del
can't
cuello.
imagine life without my little passenger.
Vamos a quitarte eso del cuello.
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad. So I don't worry about it. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price. Our alcohol stocks are large. Well, now... our orchards are... If you want... we... Premium... Which... I'm so sorry. You're in luck. We have one left. Normally there are 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90. How does that sound?
Suena bien.
That's great. Thank you so much. No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite an
Bueno.
affable man, as it so happens.
Bueno, ya de por sí ya yo lo doy por culpable ya.
Probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just one. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, my! Birdie, a murderer? Well, everyone has their flaws. I'll be sure not to bring it up on our first date.
Venga, yo quiero quitarle eso del cuello a la tipa, ¿qué es lo que?
Here we have the Rizzo's.
No hay forma, yo quería quitar eso del cuello. Cuando era la única forma de matándola.
Maybe I could hold up my...
Perdón.
That's a... What do you think you're doing?
Fue sin querer.
Just keep your fingers to your own self, okay?
Estoy creyendo que estaba solo aquí.
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my instant coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this fella.
Dame darle una
I think
galleta.
it's vitally more likely that he's under your payroll. Here to burn down what you haven't already.
No, yo te lo mato ahora mismo, tranquilo.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway. and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you? Yeah, I saw her. Tried to flag her down for an autograph, but to no avail. Ran right by me. No idea where she was heading. Seemed like she had a lot on her mind. Yeah, just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's was short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
Would you?
It's the strangest thing. Like everyone forgot their 10-minute workplace safety seminars. That's twice as long as the next leading brand. Our people should be safety experts. But I've seen folks step on open electrical wires, drop pallets on each other. One damn fool even blundered into a mosquito hive. Even as he died, he looked fairly pleased. Whether or not... Yeah, quotas are higher than ever because of the upcoming release of Spectrum Brown, but we haven't been hitting them. Frankly, it's ridiculous. Our workers are all about 30% more productive than usual. They keep getting injured, which is setting us behind. I blame the treatment Rizzo's keeps making them get. Look, they don't tell me the specifics. All I know is that the workers leave their typical morose selves and come back more chipper than an automechanical woodcarver. Look at Jacob, our groundskeeper, if you ain't met him. If he were any less personable before, I'd have had him replaced with a trained canid. Now he's all smiles.
Debe tener una vaina de eso en el cuello también.
We talked about this earlier, didn't we? Workers getting hurt in stupid preventable ways. Oh. Thank the law. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Everyone all right?
Oh, pues esto no tiene entrada.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
You can tell a lot about an animal by its...
Wow. You sound just like Agent...
For a harvest, I do believe. Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break...
I don't mean to alarm you, but I'm pretty sure that grin is permanent.
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for
Tigre quiere vivir de
35
uno.
bits a ticket. Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was
Okay.
showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling. You lead, I'll follow. Not anywhere off the grounds, of course. I never leave the orchards, but within the bounds of this stimulating conversation. An excellent... Now, presently, your stand... We call that, of course... pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing. I do hope this pleasant conversation has made me useful to you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful to customers, and I like anything Rizzo's likes. Why, you say that as if it's... You won't find a... Happy... And you know what never fails to bring a smile to my...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Entonces, diario.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as... Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Something's bumming me out.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
Ghost of unhappiness! What's wrong, friendo? Yeah, I got your tongue.
That's all right.
Just wanted to make you smile.
What? Ah, pues envenena esa mierda.
Rizzo's would be remiss to fail to mention the Orchard Storage Warehouse. Gaze this.
Ese animal que suena ahí.
What do you think you're doing?
Nada, nada.
I don't have time for this.
Lo limpió al hombre.
Great work.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is 95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading, console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard. Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240,
Please stop tasting.
I'm guessing we can't just cut a path right through this maze, right? Nah.
I've already told you 6 times, and I'll tell you 6 more. I don't want a fucking tour! You can badger me all you want. I don't care if I'm from Forest Mills. I'm here as an individual, and I have just as much right to be here as any other visitor. You're welcome to bring a lawyer if you really want to try to force me out, but I can guarantee you that I will bury them. Laws alive! Rizzo's has finally sent their strong armors, I see. Wait a moment. You have all your teeth. You're not soaked in filth, and you don't look quite as slack-jawed as the regular Rizzo staff. Are you not with Rizzo's?
Nope.
My mistake. I'd ask what your intention was for coming here in that case, but I imagine you're not here for the Spectrum original either. Regardless, please inform me if you'd be interested in a job. I've spent enough time out here that I'm starting to itch. I do not enjoy itching. I'm sure you have questions. I did. You see, Rizzo's has been advertising a contest in the puzzle hedges. My interest, however, lies with... Indeed, you are a savvy one. Rizzo's can no longer make good on their promise, which means this entire contest is one big fraud case. All I need is a single piece of evidence. With the Spectrum original bottle, which is located in the center of the puzzle hedges, I will have all I need to sue Rizzo's for all they're worth. That's where you
Claro, yo debo llevar una buena compensación.
Navigating the maze is normally no easy task. Rizzo's has no interest in giving their property, however old, away for free.
No easy task, huh? We'll just see about that.
I'm glad you're feeling confident, but this maze is deadly by design. And if that weren't enough, Zimmerman and Navarre don't want anyone sneaking away with their prize. The place is mined and rife with murderous mechanicals. Technically, I sue not on behalf of Forest Mills, but for my own benefit. In arbitration, it might be difficult to argue that this contest is designed to slight Forest Mills. However, as it so happens, if my lawsuit takes a chunk out of their savings, then I can collect while also damaging their capital. It's a mutual win. I make millions, Rizzo's falls further from the board's good graces, and Forest Mills products look that much more valuable compared to Rizzo's trash. Well, don't consider... Oh.
Greetings. Have you brought your auto-mechanical to the Respectfully, I think there are better places to try to sell things, judging by this exchange. You're not covered in a layer of dirt. That's as much as...
Why do I get the feeling she's scared of talking to...
I take offense to that. Shh, not so loud. I am indeed looking for the... Nope. There's a bottom feeder who sees an easy payday connected to it, but he's hardly worth considering. I also briefly engaged with an optimistic young woman intending to use the original as a springboard for upward mobility. Better than letting it rot, but still not ideal. Did you now? And how do you know the others aren't secretly Rizzo's agents who'll stab you in the back and take the bottle the moment you turn away? Give me the original and your actions will actually matter. I can promise you that.
Vamos a ver. Okay.
What interest have I in an unveiling? I don't watch much in the way of serials, and not to drink. Have you noticed that there's no trace of anything the corporations have done in the past? In fact, this contest for the original is the only time I've ever seen a corp refer to a prototype product not currently on the market. And why isn't it on the market? Indeed. Think fast. Never know when someone... Keep your voice down. I'm afraid I haven't made much headway on my own. Admitted... Think... Nobody of consequence. Think of me as an arc... Take the recalled Spacer's Choice Powerhead. It was a shotgun shell on a stick, apparently supposed to be used like a spear. Had a tendency to ream the user's torso with buckshot. Corps don't want the common man to know about screw-ups like that, which is why I keep my actions decidedly in the shadows.
Okay.
I did. Someone I paid to inform... For security reasons, I never learned much about my contacts. All I knew about this one was that they were a groundskeeper. Presumably, whoever I was in contact with was lying. Or they were found out and hurled off...
And we're alive.
Ok. Pero despéguense de ahí. Espérate, vamos a equipar esta cosita. Párense, Félix. Tan lento, tan lento. Están haciendo pasar vergüenza. Entonces, si este vino de por aquí. laberinto de verdad.
Everyone all right?
Ok. Ok.
Well, we made...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Pero la botella esa.
Analysis. Ground appears to be scattered with purpleberry seedlings. This particular strain is of a variety proprietary to Rissos and should not be in common use.
Es real laberinto, papus.
My word, stranger, you sure gave me a fright. I thought you were one of those strange sorts heaving all over the place. Maybe they got a bad batch of purpleberry wine.
Sí, salúdamelo tú
Since you don't
también.
seem to be
Cuando
laughing
tú lo
maniacally or
me le da un
projectile
fuerte
vomiting,
apretón.
think you could do me a favor?
Honey.
I'm trying to come up with a new name for a glacial age product, but the creative side of things just isn't my area of expertise. Wow, a real consultant. And I had the good fortune for you to luck into me. I'd be delighted to pay you. So, the company I'm with is Glacial Age. Our products usually have a finer ring to them, and the product I'm trying to name is a vodka. Take your shot.
Vinos destilados eran oye.
Wow, that sounds great. I'm sure my Hell no. Who'd sightsee in a place like this? I've nearly stepped on 3 landmines, and I just had to crawl through a hole in a hedge to keep myself from being crisped up by a mechanical. When you hear the word maze, do you typically think of instant death lurking around every corner? Because I sure don't. Hey, when a body hasn't contributed to her R&D team in what feels like months, she starts to pursue any leads that come her way. I tested into this job, same as anyone else, but there was a malfunction with the testing equipment during my final assessment. Makes me think that maybe I wasn't cut out for this. No matter
tienes
what
suerte, ¿no?
the scores say, it ain't easy for me to make things. Only had a few successes, like little cisties, pustules that pop, or my no muss, no fuss biodegradable bullets. Ah, well, some of these ideas are still works in progress. Yes, just got to iron out the kinks. They'll catch on. Oh, unrelated, but if you think you see any tears in my eyes, it's just allergies acting up. Lots of plants and pollen and such in these orchards. Close. I want what's in the center. You've heard of the competition, right? My
Like anyone who drinks Glacial Age is gonna know the difference.
Ooh, this is dandy. I was not expecting any feedback from field testing before I'd even created the product. I'll be sure to jot that down for future reference. All I need for my prototype is the original itself. Then I can start production.
Ya, total, que no estaba aquí para nadie el producto es. Ah, pero tengo que pegarle a ellos.
I just want to be your friend. I just want to go down the line. Don't mess with the best.
Nice.
Y que tengo que pegarle los tiros a ellos. No, y me matan estos tigres. Espérate.
That was fun.
El Johnny quería hacerme caer. Quería clipearme el...
Alright, here we go!
Ajá, ¿y con qué fue que me quedé enganchado ahí? Con un culo sería. Esa mierda se aguanta. Mapa.
Timeline discrepancy. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay.
Bits of wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product. The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
I seen Birdie snap a tossball stick in half before. It happened right after the Darlings stole the quarterfinals from the Rangers last year.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Ah, pero... y este.
That had to hurt.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've you've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Aquí no hay nada.
Nicely done.
Giving me the chuckles you are! To make you smile!
Just once, I'd like to investigate a corporation without having to trod through the nightmare that is their R&D department.
Vamos al laboratorio.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Another corporate lab, another dead lab coat.
Ya, ¿cuánta arma tengo yo aquí?
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will. You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress, Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Mr. Inspector.
Vamos a ver, ¿qué es lo que quiere?
You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab. Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. find some useful apparatus or two in them?
Se agradece.
Oh no. They're quite unaware. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility... Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Happily. Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Still ain't a fan of the way she talks about her workers. I say, we prove her wrong, and find a way to save these people.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Vamos allá abajo. Esos tigres están loquísimos para allá.
Oh, what could that have been? Here they come! I'll show you happiness! Yeah! Yeah! Not gonna let no one! Everyone all right? Be your friend!
Por lo menos ellos se pueden hacer cargo de un ojito ahí. Un banco de trabajo para reparar toda esta mierda.
Jackass is incoming!
Qué risa tiene ese loco.
I just wanted to make you smile! Maybe. Looks like we're doing this! I can't hear you laughing! I just want to be your friend!
that Rizzo's. It's like something out of my nightmares.
Está bien, déjame dar una vuelta por aquí antes de subir. Aquí, reparar.
Guessing they film all their advertisements here. You know, if this whole place came crashing down, it'll make the colony a better place.
Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think?
What was that? Boss, we gotta move.
¿Qué pasó? Están dando bing bing a la doña.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Dr. Blossom was a horrible person, but she was gonna cooperate with you. Somebody wanted to keep her quiet.
Timeline discrepancy. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Anyone else think there should be more bullet holes here?
What do you think happened?
That depends. I've seen folks drop dead from a tiny mandapillar bite. The bullets could have...
Bueno, viene son las balas biodegradables que estaba diciendo la tipa.
We gotta hunt this killer down, boss. They're not gonna stop until we do.
Timeline is the organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Okay, this is Dr. Blossom. Eridanium gigaseous slug research report 1.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The organic matter that comprises this lab worker died at a similar time and of similar circumstance as the other corpses already scanned.
Damn toupee. Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy under...
Esto está sospechoso, esta vaina.
Initially found these little bastards suckling on the hairy undersides of a teacup canid. Much like my brother, who works for the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. The backstabber. Suffice it to say that these things are parasites. The canid didn't seem
I don't really know what a wasp keto is, but I think we're about to get educated in a hurry.
Got some spectrum on the dissection subject. It's fine. Yeah, I think I see a couple sacs in the worm. Might secrete enzymes or poison or something. We'll figure it out later. Starting to see doubles, so I'm going to switch to working on the Gatling. Almost got the spectrum lock done.
Entonces, creo que lo voy a dejar hasta ahí. Voy a buscar al niño al colegio ahora. Entonces, dice aquí que me encargue de los enjambres de avisquitos. Yo creo que me voy a hacer cargo de eso ahorita. Es tarde. Nada, gracias por venir, Johnny. Gracias por el apoyo ahí. Gracias a Ranique que está ofreciendo sus servicios ahí. Y nada, nos vemos más tarde o tal vez mañana.